Current events portal talk language watch view source. Worldwide current events sports events recent deaths entry views by week list today's most viewed articles topics in the news. Mikel Arteta a suicide bombing targeting a shuttle train in Quetta, Balochistan, Pakistan, kills at least 47 people. In association football, Arsenal, manager Mikel Arteta pictured, win the Premier League. A gas explosion at a coal mine in Shaanxi, China, leaves at least 82 people dead. Author Yang Xuanzi and translator Lin King win the International Booker Prize for Taiwan travelogue. Ongoing, Iran war, Lebanon war, Russo-Ukrainian war timeline, Sudanese civil war timeline, recent deaths. Jules Top, Robert Woodson, Alexander Held, Peter Hollingworth, Kyle Busch, Felicien Kabu nominated article May 27th, 2026, Wednesday. Edit the story watch May 26th, 2026, Tuesday. Edit the story watch armed conflicts and attacks. Middle Eastern crisis 2026 Lebanon war, Israeli airstrikes across eastern and southern Lebanon kill at least 31 people and injure dozens more, as Hezbollah and Israel report intensify ground operations in cross-border attacks despite an existing ceasefire. AFP via France 24. Gaza war, Israel says that it has killed the new military chief of Hamas, Mohammed Adeh, just 11 days after his predecessor was killed. AFP via Arab News Net. Sudanese civil war 2026 Blue Nile campaign. Sudanese armed forces announced that they have recaptured 4 more towns in the Blue Nile region following clashes with rapid support forces in Sudan People's Liberation Movement North, SPLMN. Sudan Tribune TRT World. Business and Economy. BP chair Albert Manifold is removed with immediate effect over serious conduct concerns. BBC News Uzbekistan resumes the export of gold in April with an export of $1.5 billion following a 6-month pause. Bloomberg Examine. Disasters and accidents. Budenhout train collision 4 people, including 2 children, are killed and 5 more injured in a collision between a train and a school bus in Budenhout, Belgium. CNN. RTE acute. Nippon Dynamite packaging facility incident. Multiple people are killed. 10 others are critically injured and multiple are missing in a major chemical explosion at a facility in Longview, Washington, United States. BBC News. KGW. 6 people are killed after a house fire in the village of Yuryevka, Omsk Oblast, Russia. Reuters. Xinhua. 6 people are killed after entering an under construction septic tank in Kalahandi district, India. Azerbaijan. Xinhua. 3 people are killed and 3 others are injured after an overpass collapses in Seoul, South Korea. AP Xinhua. 1 person is killed and 11 others are injured after a magnitude 4.6 earthquake in Jilin district, Punjab, Pakistan. Pakistan today. Health and environment. 2026 Central Africa Ebola epidemic. The Bahamas announces enhanced health screening and possible quarantine measures for travelers who recently visited the Democratic Republic of the Congo (DRC), South Sudan, and Uganda following the Ebola outbreak in Central Africa. Reuters. Canada announces a 90-day entry ban on residents of the DRC, South Sudan, and Uganda and imposes quarantine measures on some travelers following the Ebola outbreak. Reuters. Law and crime. Mexican drug war. Mexico arrests Jose Martinez Zepeda, identified by authorities as a nephew of imprisoned former Sinaloa cartel leader El Chapo, in Sonora. AFP via Vanguard. Trial of Jeffrey Donaldson. A jury is sworn in for the criminal trial of former Northern Irish MP Jeffrey Donaldson for sexual offenses, which is to begin at 10:30 the following day. His wife Eleanor is undergoing a separate trial of the facts as she was deemed to be unfit to stand trial by medical experts. Democrata. RTE acute American football player Josh Jacobs is arrested in Wisconsin on 5 charges of domestic violence. ESPN. Reuters. Politics and elections. 2025 to 2026 United States redistricting. The South Carolina Senate rejects a redistricting effort to change the congressional districts in the U.S. state of South Carolina before the upcoming U.S. midterm elections. Al Jazeera. The Hill NPR 2026 Bolivian protests. The Chamber of Deputies of Bolivia approves legislation allowing President Rodrigo Paz to declare a state of emergency and deploy the military amid anti-government protests over economic conditions in the country. AFP via Barron's.